And we in for a good one here, y'all. We in for a good one.
Yeah.
So, you know, coming from an era in which I came from, when I first started putting out urban rap DVDs, man, you know, Borough Cats, we funny style with it or whatever, what have you. But lo and behold, I'm official Long Island cat now, right? It ain't where you're from, it's where you're at, right? But you know what's crazy about it was that Reek, right? I forgot who, I think it was a brother by the name of Brian, if I remember correctly, connected us. I came out to about 20 years ago.
You talking about Bigger B?
Yeah!
Shout out to Bigger B, man. Yeah.
He was
working at Loud Records and shit.
Yeah, he was telling me, yo, man, you gotta get this cat, man, out of Long Island. And I'm like, man, I ain't going out to no Long Island, man. I ain't, man. Oh, you Christian, man, far. You know, that's Long Island. Yeah. That's the Borough Cat message, man, far.
Thinking of the Hamptons and shit. Like, they be thinking of the Hamptons.
Yo, so he finally convinced me, man. So you know, I'm in my DVD zone. We went out there, man, and I stayed out there, man. We interviewed for a while, and you know what's crazy, Rick, because you spoke a lot of things into existence. At the time, you was, you know, up and coming. There was no Busta situation at the time. Nothing yet.
No. I was running around. I was up in them Loud record offices and shit like that. But yeah, I was on the grind. I was on the grind though.
You know,
I was on the grind.
Listen, you was on the grind. Yeah. If I was, right, because I had to do my homework. I'm not, listen, especially saying, yo, man, we're going to have to go out to lunch. Man, I ain't. So the trip in itself, I was like, I'm anticipating this, right? Plus it was like, okay, this will be my first chance of capturing an individual, right? An artist from Long Island. So we go out there, we go down in the basement. Oh, man, we get it going.
Dungeon,
yes.
I grew up in.
Yeah.
Word.
Yes.
I grew up.
Yes, man.
Motherfucking infant.
And we was in Roosevelt.
Facts, Roosevelt, Long Island, baby.
Yo, lo and behold, I moved out there maybe 10 years down the line. Go figure. Right. And now I'm officially out of Suffolk, right? But, you know, it was imperative that I tell that story, man, because a lot of what we built was based off of relationships.
Facts.
Based off of life. And to know that I'm now at his house, right? This is when you know this is personal. This is not too many.
Now we in my house.
Yeah.
We in the basement though still.
Yeah, yo. But it's decked out. How about that?
We in the basement.
Right.
In the basement. My shit.
That part, man. You know, within the last few years, man, I've been trying to really hone in on the Long Island, you know, culture of hip hop. And once again, just to rewind it, man, you know, growing up in the boroughs, we always was about the boroughs, not realizing, man, that the essence, man, the legendary. There's a lot of legendary artists that came from New York, and you know, one of them is Rakim. You dig what I'm saying? So God, we put him like on,
and because it's yo, you know what's crazy when I first started running around with Busta all the time, everybody swore I was from Brooklyn. But you know, I scream Long Island in like fucking every song. Shit about LIs, But like everybody, it's a lot of people who thought the God was from Brooklyn.
Right.
Running around with every beat. You know what I'm saying? But if you really listen to him, he'll tell you he'll say shout out that Long Island sound in there. You know what I'm saying? Dead serious. Even though you see me smiling, rough enough to break New York from Long Island.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's like these younger generation kids, they really don't know the history of Long Island. And that's why I feel like sometimes I be seeing a lot of little like younger motherfuckers from Long Island that be lying and saying they from here or there. You know what I'm saying? Or like a nigga will move away to a different state out of New York, and when somebody say, "What part of New York you from?" Niggas is lying, talking about you from Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx. Nigga, you from Long Island? Be proud of it, nigga.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like I love this shit, my nigga. I love the fact, nigga, Long Island made me who I am, nigga, and I'm a thoroughbred, nigga. I go anywhere in New York I want to. I go to Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Queens. I go anywhere I want to. Any projects, nigga. I've been in all of them, nigga, comfortably, chilling.
Indeed.
And I'm a Long Island nigga, bro. And them niggas respect me, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I be niggas' introduction, like, yo, damn. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas be thinking Long Island is just the Hampton shit.
Right.
And then them niggas meet a nigga like me, and be like, yo, this nigga's official.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like my nigga Nuke, dog. My nigga Nuke, he locked up right now and shit. You know what I mean? He went down with all the 6ix9ine shit. One of the biggest bloods running around at the time, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to that nigga block by myself. All my jewelry. That's what made him realize, like, all right, this nigga different. Like, and I'm coming through in the Mozzie.
That's right.
Coming through in the foreign, 3, 4 in the morning by myself. Like, going to that nigga house.
Right.
Like, he like, yo, all right, this nigga's official.
But here's the difference, though. It wasn't as if you were going there to make your presence felt.
Yeah, no, it's just, that's my nigga.
Right. Not only that, but there's that type here in Long Island. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, we have, there's
Freddie Fox, niggas like Freddie
right.
Fox.
But there's gangs here.
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
every element of what the world. Let's just say the world, right?
I'll be honest with you, bro. If a nigga think that Long Island is just some pussy shit, clearly that's a pussy nigga. Or it's a nigga who never left his area.
Indeed.
Because there's a lot of niggas in New York City, bro. Like, I got family members in New York City. Them niggas never been out their borough. Like, I know people like that. You get what I'm saying? And everything is in New York City. You don't gotta leave out. Like, why would you come to Long Island when you live in New York City? That's where really all the action is at, far as, you know what I'm saying, Manhattan.
I get it.
It don't make sense to travel east. You go west, nigga, if you try and get lit. But when niggas actually come out here, when niggas finally pull up to LI, all my niggas from New York City be like, oh, shit. What the fuck is this? Like, these niggas is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, these niggas is
and I tell you that I experienced that.
Bro, listen, I'm a good representative of my town. I'm a good representative of my town because I made it out and people associate me with rap. You know what I'm saying? But my nigga, the niggas in my town, bro, them niggas is grimy, hungry niggas that'll rob you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's I come from Roosevelt, bro. Public Enemy. That's Public Enemies from my town, bro. Like, niggas is on some revolutionary, like, niggas is full blown gangsters, bro.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of niggas don't make it out of it. They live there, they born there, and they stay in that shit till they die. You get what I'm saying?
So Reek, let's rewind this, man, for some of the youngins that may not know your history. So as you bubbling, right? You know, 2000s you bubbling.
I stopped at the store, you know what I mean? When I was on some bullshit like, man, this nigga from Long Island, man, you know what I'm saying? I was in my feelings. This nigga from Long Island, man, I don't like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And before I went and gave everybody a pound but him. Everybody that got to him, skipped him. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. And before I was about to leave, God bless his soul, my cousin Belly Val, like, yo, Reek, come here. He on me. And he like, yo, I want you to rap for this nigga. I'm like, nigga, get out your feelings, nigga. Like, nigga, you gonna rap for this nigga, spit some shit that's then DC came over there, you know what I'm saying? Basically everybody in the store came over there, like, yo, yeah, bust this nigga. Right. So it was a good 2 minutes, niggas talking. He like, all right, let me hear him rap then. Like, y'all niggas all.
Yeah.
So I spit, you know what I mean? I was rapping for like 5-7 minutes straight for the nigga. And I said some shit that had the whole store went bugging, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I was gonna keep going, but I said the line. Obviously, this is years ago, but I don't know if niggas remember the artist Shells from back in the day.
Come on,
J Records.
Come on, man.
Remember my nigga Shells?
Yeah.
That nigga was nice, but that's my nigga. But, I had said a line, I was like, yo, he's on J Records, he got dropped. So I was like, yo, I said to Bullet straight reckless, all you see is the flame exit while the gun dropped shells like J Records. And he was, my Busta was just got off of J.
Yeah.
So that was the line of Harry. Oh shit, everybody. It was like I couldn't even rap no more. Everybody was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, you know what I mean? He like, yo, nah, this nigga nice, whatever. And you know what I mean? He like, yo, who you fuck with? I'm like, I ain't out, you know what I mean? I'm out here moving, man. So he's like, yo, man, give me your math, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man, I might want to fuck with you, like, pause. So I was like, all right, I gave him my math, which I didn't think the nigga was going to hit me. Honestly, I didn't think he was going to hit me. And then, like 3 days later, I'm in the studio with me and my nigga E and J. And the nigga calls, and the nigga hit me like, yo, what up? But I it's a voice that I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Like, yo, what up? I banged on the nigga like, beep. Because I'm like, he said, Busta. I'm like, I don't know fucking Busta.
Right.
Yo, I'm so, like, you know what I'm saying? Just a kid coming from the ghetto from nothing, my nigga. I didn't think that this legendary ass nigga would be calling me. So I'm like, I banged on a nigga. He called me back. Like, yo, it's Busta Rhymes, homie. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, yo, what's this nigga? Right. Yo, what's good, bro? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, word. So, and then after that, he like, yo, listen, man, if anybody asks you, man, You know what I'm saying? You flip mode, nigga. Like, you don't fuck with you, bro. Part of the team, nigga. And that's how that shit started, you know what I'm saying? Word.
You know, you said something that kind of needed to be highlighted and more clarity on it as we move forward, right? But you were running with Loud as well.
Yeah, Loud Records, facts, because my cousin Val, you know, they had it was a group from Roosevelt called IGT. I was the little nigga underneath them. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I met Scott Free, Sean C, Maddie C. If y'all Google these names, I'm talking about, these are pillars in the hip hop industry, especially back in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Sean C, Scott Free, Maddie C, you know, Steve Rifkin. I used to be in the studio with Big Pun, fucking Raekwon, fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony, Dead Presidents. Like, I was around MOP at the time. You know what I'm saying? I really was around all that shit as a little ass teenager, nigga. I was around all that shit. And you know, one day, the first session that IGT had, them niggas made me rap for my cousin Val. Same shit again. My cousin Val, bro. He like, yo, Reek, rap. Yo, we was all in the room, all together. Me, Scott Free, Sean C, Maddie C. He like, rap for these niggas. And I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't stop for the whole night.
Right.
The niggas just was like, yo. So from that point, Sean C was like, yo, I want, like, I think I could fuck with this nigga, like, pause, you know what I'm saying? So I was already in the works of that Loud situation coming, you know what I mean? But you know how it go, niggas like, yo, you know, Sean C, we going, let us get bubbling and we going to put him up on us instead of you signing type shit. So that's what happened. And then the whole Loud Records have flopped, you know what I'm saying? And that shit was crazy because, yo, bro, I was almost on a song with Big Pun, bro. And that's one of my idols. Like, that's why, if you notice, sometimes I rap, I do that Big Pun.
Yeah.
It's one of my idols, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he passed away, bro. He passed away, like, the week before this shit was supposed to happen, bro.
Right.
Before it was supposed to happen, Pun passed away. Else I would be able to say I had a record with Big Pun.
Right.
So I was all in them Loud offices. I was in those offices because Val took me with him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He took me everywhere with him. This is my little nigga. Nigga was sneaking me in clubs in Manhattan. Nigga like 15, 16. I'm in the clubs in Manhattan. All that, bro. He's sneaking me in. Well, that's when New York was different. That shit never happened these days.
Right.
Back then.
So,
you know, that's how that shit was.
So,
like, Loud Records was, I was destined for this shit. I was destined for a record deal regardless. That's why I knew it. And then what happened too was, when me and Bigger B started moving, boom, we already had shit. We was in them Loud offices, we was having meetings, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was gangbanging at the time, bro. And I got caught up. I got caught with the ratchet, and that's when I had to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So that slowed everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that's why I understand now when niggas don't be wanting to fuck with these young wild niggas, because it'd be like niggas could invest in you and then you fuck everything. So that was one situation. Biggie B had me moving around him, my cousin Ike, and you know, being caught up in this gang shit. I was running out here shooting that shit, doing shit to the point where I needed a ham on me 24/7. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, police caught up. They caught up with me. They caught me right going to Chuck D studio, because I used to record out of Chuck D. I used to be in there with his nephew Ad. You know what I'm saying? Val put me with Ab, and they caught me, bro, right by Roosevelt High School. Caught me out. I jumped that nigga Chuck D motherfucking fence, but I jumped his fence, and then the neighbor's fence was weak. So when I tried to jump that shit, nigga, I fell. Right. Big ass white motherfucker tackled me. Boom, nigga, it's over.
So with that being said, now you got a feel, right? You got a somewhat of an understanding of the industry, right? Because you're young, you're moving around, you're shaking and baking. You know, fast forward some years down the line, now you're in a Busta situation, right? You flip mode. It was like you were thrust into the world of hip hop at that time because you had to spit. Like there was elements of hip hop going on, you know.
Bro, it's not even that. Like soon as I got over there, I'm like, damn. Like, you know, Busta's a legend. Right. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to rap with this Papoose nigga. Right. This nigga is phenomenal. Right. So I always was a fan of Papoose. This nigga was like, yo, bro, I really feel like, yo, son, if he didn't get deterred the wrong way, I feel like back then Papoose was about to be Nas on steroids. He was gonna be the nigga, bro. But you know, he had put up that get right gangster. That wasn't him. Sometimes niggas don't understand. when you sign artists, man, you still gotta let them be them.
Mm-hmm.
Let them be them, bro. That Get Right record, that wasn't Papoose. You know what I'm saying? Not to speak on his career.
No, we not. No,
we
no.
know that nigga is a fucking artist. That nigga's an artiste, bars. He don't gotta make club records.
So you were able to experience that though.
He was. Yeah, I said, see, this is what happens. Niggas want to try to, you know, make a nigga who's the fucking nicest nigga in the world. Yo, all right, we gotta focus on the club record. Nah, nigga, this nigga got all the notoriety that he had from just being the nicest nigga. Being the best nigga. When he's putting out the motherfucking law libraries, my nigga. I say, yo, this nigga is on.
Did you ever get a chance to do some things with him?
Nah, yeah, me and Pat, because of that, we probably had like that Flipmode era. We probably was on like 3-4 records together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying though, like I just said, damn, I gotta rap with this nigga, and I'm confident that I can rap with anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just knew, like, yo, damn, son, like, you go from rapping around your neighborhood where eventually you become, like, the nigga in your neighborhood, but then you gotta rap with niggas that's, like, the nigga in New York.
Right.
Because at that time, he was the nigga in New York, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Word.
How was it? So now you with Flipmode, right? Remember there's Elements.
And Rod Digger.
Woo!
Now you got a female, like, it's pressure.
What was your first song?
The first song we did was a Flipmode song called somebody flipped that Diana Ross shit. I got the sweetest hangover and I don't want it. So nigga said we did some Flipmode shit. We got the streets, bitch. It's over. Cause Flipmode's here to take over. Some shit like that. And it was me, Pat, Rod Digger, Bus, Spliff, Lava.
Wow.
My nigga Lava. Nigga from the bush, nigga.
Yes.
Word. Fucking, who else was on the record? I think that was it, because we had a nigga named M. He was locked up. Another nigga.
He from my block.
Yeah. See, that nigga, one thing about that
he got killed.
I know.
That's my baby boy.
Yeah, I know. He went and tried robbing nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's another, one thing that nigga busted. That nigga knows rappers, bro. That M. nigga was monster, bro.
Yes.
Monster, my nigga.
Yes.
So I feel like that shit is what got me to become better, the artist I am now, because, yo, bro, I had no choice but to be on them tracks and spar with niggas that's knockout artists.
Right.
Niggas that destroys niggas.
So now, doing that song, you like, oh, shit.
I said, no, I gotta write some shit. And I definitely wrote some shit. I don't remember what it was, but at that time, I said some shit with, like, I used everybody's names in the crew type shit, but I just know, you know what I mean? I know my shit was fire, because every time niggas used to be like, yeah, that nigga killed it. And I just used to hear that more and more, yo, that nigga killed it.
Right.
I was like, all right, cool, I'm holding, you know what I'm saying? Because see, one thing about being great is you confident, but you never too confident.
Right.
You're not confident in what you did yesterday.
Right.
You like, today is a new day, my nigga. I don't give a fuck what I did yesterday. So I always got that sense of, like, I got confidence, but I still be like, yo, nigga, you better talk your shit.
Indeed.
You ain't solidified, talk your shit. So,
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? And plus, I was always the newest nigga, so I felt like I had the most motivation. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like Papoose was already proven.
Right.
He don't give a fuck that he on the record with Reek Da Villain, but Reek Da Villain give a fuck that I'm on the record with Papoose.
Indeed.
So that was to my advantage. Because he just like, I'm just spit some shit, whatever. But I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to be known, nigga. Make myself known.
And not only not to bring the concept of being from Long Island, but that was something else too. Like, listen, man,
I got this whole Allen on. I got this whole Allen on my shoulders, bro. Right. It wasn't nobody rocking since motherfucking Keith Murray. Because even at that time, Rock Moss wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying. And remember, he was with Flipmode first. You know what I'm saying? Rock Moss was with Flipmode first.
Look at the science behind it, man.
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
But you didn't get a chance to rock with.
Nah, he rock. You know, I was in the first IGT studio session when I was rhyming for Sean C and them niggas all day. Rock Moss was there because they had that group called the UN.
Yes.
So they all was there. You know what I'm saying? Uniondale niggas, Roosevelt niggas, they was there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was there. But I just was really meeting Rock, and I got to find out that we damn near was like family, because him and one of my cousins was like on like really like this. So you know, he tell me he's calling from jail. Yo, you know that's like your cousin. Word, I ain't know that. Right. Tell that nigga, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like Rock is damn near like a cousin to me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's why I met him, but at that time, UN was like, you know what I'm saying? Rock was known, but he ain't really get the
right.
You know
That's right.
He a whole different, like he's a pillar in the underground right now.
Yes.
To me, he's the greatest right now because like all the new niggas like the Conways and the Benny, the Butchers and the 38 Specials, like all the niggas is nice as fuck, but I feel like a lot of niggas is, you know, kind of like, I ain't saying niggas, ain't nobody biting off nigga.
No.
But that whole era rock, I feel like when it was dying and niggas really wasn't trying to do rock, is the one nigga who really just brought that shit back and took that shit to a whole nother level, bro.
Still selling out.
Yeah,
arenas,
bro. So like,
selling out
to me, that's why, you know what I'm saying? Like rock is before me, you know what I mean? And that's why he's one of my big homies. But it's like at that time he wasn't there, so I kind of had the pressure. Like, yo, I gotta get this shit.
Indeed, right.
Like it's me, I gotta do it. I gotta do this shit. You know what I mean? And that's what was my mindset. That's why, if you go back and listen to my old shit, bro, I scream something out about Long Island or
Indeed.
every fucking song, like
indeed.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know, when I remember, I'm knee deep in the DVD game, but in the industry, and to see that develop, I'm like, oh, yo, that's Baby Boy. You know what I mean? It felt good to me in the sense to be like, yo, man, I remember going out there, man, and he stated these things that, I don't know who I may get signed to, but I know I'm gonna get there.
Certain things I just knew, bro. Certain things I just like the way I love music. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as rapping, bro, for me to know what I know, and I know I can make good music and I can rap, and I'm a decent looking brother, I knew that. I'm like, yo, this shit is destined for me to happen. You know what I'm saying?
During the time of being around Bus, being around legends, was there times where you felt that you moved a little too fast? Because you're just being cocky and being young and not.
Nah, you know what? I honestly feel like I didn't move. See, this is the one thing that me, you know what I'm saying? Like the way I was raised, I'm one of those dudes with like, you know what I'm saying? Especially at that time, I really listened to older OGs. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm smart, bro. I be like, yo, if this guy did it successfully, and you telling me how to do it, I'm gonna listen to you, bro.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody's different. Some niggas will be like, man, fuck that. I'm doing it my way. I was raised different. My big cousins, they always taught me, you know what I'm saying? Yo, nigga, you listen to your elders. You know what I'm saying? If they did it before you, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of times that it was shit where, you know, Busta just had niggas like, yo, wait, chill, wait. And I would chill. I would wait. You know what I'm saying? Yo, nah, we gonna do this. Don't rush it. You know what I'm saying? And looking back, that's the only thing that I regret. I wish I would have been like, yo, man, I don't give a fuck what he talking about. I'm going. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like that would have worked. We probably would have had some arguments, whatever. But I feel like at the end of the result, he would have had to just be like, nah, I see what this nigga talking about. He had to come on board. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing that I regret, waiting and listening to him. As far as wait. So I didn't move, and like, you know, as far as the arrogant shit, I'm only arrogant when I get on stage. You know what I mean? Right. Besides that, I'd be cooling, my nigga. You know what I mean? Sure.
How was that in regards to the development of songs?
I already. Yo, when I first when I got that situation and Bus was like, yo, bro, now we gonna focus on making songs. I came to his crib with a junk drive and gave him 97 songs. 97.
You remember 97?
97. I remember that. Like, nigga, I was trying to go with 100. I'm like, damn. But I had a CD that when I went to jail, my brother didn't take care of the CD. It had like 30 records on it. I lost 30 records. That was my latest. You know what I'm saying? But before I had to go to jail, and so I would have had like $120 something for him. But like, nigga, I've been in the studio since I was 13, making records. Like, I'm not a freestyle nigga. Right. But that's what I'm saying. That's what, you know what I'm saying. But I'm really like an artist. Like, I'd rather go there and write to a beat. And I'm a conceptual. If you listen to me, you can tell that I'm a conceptual rapper. Like, I can't just take a rap and put, like, I be doing records with niggas, and like niggas will pick a beat, and the nigga will just start spitting a rap to it, like, boom, oh yeah, I got something for that. Like me, bro, I can do that, but I'll be like, nah, nigga, my shit is like, my shit gotta be like so like a seamstress, nigga. It gotta be strictly for this beat. So I've been doing songs since I was 13, bro.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So now, when you introduce these 97 songs,
the nigga was like,
oh, but because remember, you're dealing with someone that's legendary, right? And remember, You step into the camp, right?
Yeah.
Remember, there's a process of putting songs together, not what you think is a song.
Yeah.
A song in itself.
Yeah. Now I already had it mapped out. You know what I'm saying? My songs back then, niggas ain't have those short attention spans.
Right.
So as a solo artist, instead of doing 3/16s, I used to do like 2/24s.
Right.
I used to do my hooks, 2 24-bar verses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't actually, that's too much rapping these days.
These days, right.
But like back then though, I used to do 2/24s, my hook 2/24s, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't do that when it was time to make a record, like far as like for a record for females or a club record. I wouldn't do that. But my average just go in the studio, make a song, whether it's a concept about this and this, my shit would be 24 bars, 20 bars, you know what I'm saying, the hook, whatever. But like, nah, when I met him, I already knew how to, like, I've been in the studio since 13. I knew how to mix, I already handed him records.
What was it like doing songs
like
with
records.
Busta?
Now, it was surreal because it's like, you know, like, yo, man, like, nigga, I party to this nigga music forever. I see the nigga on Mountain Dew commercials and shit. Right. And I see the nigga acting and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, like, this nigga is an icon. You get what I'm saying? So, it like, you know, the first, in the beginning, every time you around, you're like, damn, I'm really like
right,
rocking out like with this, like I'm really sitting in this nigga house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, I'm in this nigga Maybach. I'm in this
Right.
chilling, like, yo, I'm hanging out with this nigga, like, yo, this is crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? It's surreal, but you know, at the same time, I ain't no groupie nigga, so it's like I got that phase was quick.
I mean,
yo, nigga, you here, nigga, let's go.
Yeah.
You know
what was your first song?
You deserve this. Fucking
if you remember.
Damn, the fuck was the first drink that I know it was the cruise shit. That was the first song.
That was the first right
that we did together was, oh shit, it was some shit. The nigga did this Public Enemy shit over called damn, I forgot what it was, but it was some Public Enemy sample shit. That was the first time we did a record. It was just me and him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We gave that shit to like K Slay and shit. That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie, man. We made so much great music together, bro. Like, word. I wish that shit could have worked out, bro.
You know, as you move forward, are y'all on good terms? Like, if you see him?
Oh yeah, I seen Bus one time and we had a conversation. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get to finish it, but we had a long talk. You know, it was going in the right direction.
Okay, good.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's all that counts.
At the end of the day, you know, it's a lot of things that I could have done differently to probably make the transition smoother. And there's a lot of things that he could have did differently leading up to me feeling the way I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? As far as me saying, yo, I don't want to fuck with you no more, bro. I can't. It's over, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, he even tried one time to like try to mend it, like, you know what I mean? But I just was like, yo, you know, we was going through is like, you know, we kept getting into it like over and over. We like smoothing and we get into it again. It's like, yo, I'm the type of nigga, bro. I'm not a good arguer. I'm not good with confrontation. So like, I'm not good at communicating.
Indeed, no, I get it.
That's one of my faults. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's one of the bad characteristics I have, and I know that about myself. I'm not good at expressing my feelings. Like, if somebody do some shit that I don't like, you know what I'm saying, I'll hold it in upstairs in my own head and be in my own head. You get what I'm saying? And I'll just be like, why, bro? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't violate nobody. So when niggas do bullshit to me, I just be thinking like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And it should just build up and build up. Then they get to the point where it's like, yo, son, this shit gonna go somewhere else.
Right.
And it ain't even like it's cool, bro. Like,
now
I'm gonna just remove myself. Bro.
And as you did, right?
You know
now so now you move forward, right?
Yeah.
You're seasoned, right? You're in the limelight. Where were you at emotionally? Right? And let me say emotionally, right? As men or people that experience, right?
Yeah.
That onslaught of,
you know what? It was
notoriety.
Yeah, you know what? For me, it was to me, bro. I honestly I never even as I got more success. I don't know. I never even really noticed it because, so not to sound arrogant, but like I always been like like one of the most popular niggas. Like I always been like top 3 elite, and you know what I mean? Because I was mad smart in school. I was mad good in sports. You know what I'm saying? I could fight. So it's like from the time I was a baby, I always been like one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? And so when I was around and I start, yo, that's Reek Da Villain. You know, I wasn't rich, so I never felt like, yo, I was famous. I didn't even feel famous because I wasn't rich.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the problems that fucked me up. You know what I mean? I wasn't rich, so I never even saw the fame. I just didn't think I was famous.
Indeed.
Until, you know what I mean? I look back now like, damn, son, you know, like people always, yo, can I take a picture with you?
Right.
All that shit, but I just didn't feel famous because I didn't have the money to go with it.
Indeed.
So as long as I had to come back to the neighborhood and carry a gun and be beefing with niggas and gangbanging, I just was like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to get notoriety, but I just didn't feel like a star. So I didn't have the money.
So
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. It's cool to be. It's a gift and a curse because you know you in all of these motherfucking rooms. Just think if you go somewhere, nigga, and you hanging around niggas like motherfucking Kanye West, Lil Wayne. You around all these niggas that's millionaires.
Right.
You in these rooms, you the only nigga that ain't rich.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even close to rich. Like I got like $5,000 to my name, and that's from my little hustling shit.
Right.
I'm on the road with everything I got. Like, you know what I'm saying? These niggas out here dripping.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, as much as I thought I was, as soon as you go in the room, you don't matter when you around them niggas. You go somewhere, yo, oh, that's Reek Da Villain. That happens. But it also happens when you go in the room and niggas, Kanye there, Lil Wayne there, motherfucking Khaled. All these niggas, and niggas is not even, niggas ain't paying you no mind. So that shit'll humble you real fast.
Indeed,
like, nigga, I ain't,
indeed,
you know what I'm saying?
indeed,
I ain't do nothing yet.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? But more so to me, one of the things that was, I really appreciated just having like real friendships with those type of people.
Indeed.
Like that meant more to me than like fame or anything, bro. Like the fact that I could go pull up on DJ Khaled's studio when I want to. The fact that, you know, Birdman, yo, Unc, I could hit, yo, Unc, what's up? Like, you know, the fact that I beat, yo, Alicia Keys was always my crush. And then I become so cool with Swiss Beats that she's like a sister now.
Right, indeed.
Hey, what's up, sis?
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? And instantly she went from my crush, celebrity crush, to my sister.
Right.
Because the way Swiss Beats showed me so much love.
But it was the relationship that you were able to establish based off of your character.
Yo, bro, Swiss Beats, man, I ain't gonna lie. Swiss, that's one motherfucker who loved me, bro. Like, I'm telling you, anywhere I go, his uncle, his family, all the Rough Riders, bro, they always be like, yo, Reek, what's up? 'Cause you know they work out, niggas. They want to work out. You know what I'm saying? His uncle, yo, bro. And so it got to the point where, like, I'm really like, so Alicia Keys, hey, Reek, like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we having a dinner, pull up. Like, I'm at dinners with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was heartfelt. That's some shit that I cherish.
Right.
I cherish that
right.
shit. Like,
you know,
I really.
And I can at least I can say, you know what? In those 20 years of our relationship, right? You've always been a stand-up dude, characteristic-wise. You dig what I'm saying?
That go a long way.
It goes a long way, man. Because in those years, remember, dudes, right, will get a taste of what it is to be in the limelight, right? When they hit quote-unquote rock bottom, everything changed. The reality of being a human being, right, changes. They're depressed. And don't get it twisted.
I dealt with depression before, I ain't gonna lie. But at the end of the day, though, nigga, I'm a soldier.
But how did you find your balance?
Because I'm stubborn, bro. I'm stubborn. I cannot. Let me tell you one thing that drives me, my nigga. I know for a fact, just how me being one of the niggas from Long Island, is niggas been hating on me. As much as love I get in Long Island, bro, I always get hate from the rappers. Because like you see how shit comes up, nigga. Oh, this and this. I be home right here chilling, watching movies. And the nigga, yo, Rick, you see what nigga said about you, bro? I ain't say nothing to nobody, mind my business, and like it comes up, yo. And then I only go through the Long Island shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Only the Long Island shit, my nigga. But damn, what the fuck is the point I was just making? Oh, so as far as the depression shit, bro, it's like, damn, son, I know how many niggas want to see me fail.
Right.
I know how many niggas want to see me washed up. Niggas want, you know what I'm saying?
But you use that as a coping mechanism.
And I've been through those phases where I ain't in a nice car no more.
Right.
Niggas don't see me around. Oh, that nigga must be broke. He washed up. But that shit, I've had the nice cars already.
Right.
And after you have all that shit, it don't mean much to you no more.
Indeed.
And then I start having kids. You got children. That becomes the most important thing to you. And that's what really why niggas, yo, why you don't put music out no more like that? But like, nigga, I'm a full-time dad. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas is part-time. I'm really full-time with my shit.
In that hiatus, right? In that hiatus.
But the point, I get depressed though, because you like, damn son, did I make the wrong decision by having children? Because now I can't chase my career the way I want to, you know what I'm saying? So that's the type of depression that I had to deal with. But I'm just a fighter, bro. I'm a fighter. I can't allow no niggas, I can't give these niggas the satisfaction of me running around full. Yo, I'm looking like a bum or I fell off. Can't give them that satisfaction, bro.
Do you think that was a great coping mechanism?
Yeah, it's a good coping mechanism, nigga. That's a fact. So because that's going to drive me.
Right.
It's going to drive me.
Right.
Your niggas not ever going to be able to say, oh, this nigga, like, and they still say, oh, he washed up. Nigga, who? Who washed up? Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm still a decent looking guy. I ain't gonna say I'm the best looking nigga.
No.
I go out and they still be like, damn, who that nigga?
But you active.
Feel me?
But you remain active.
Yeah.
Though.
And nigga, I'm running around. Nigga, see what I'm running around.
Indeed.
Drop top,
Indeed.
foreign.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? We right now in my house. You know, most of these niggas that be talking that shit still live with their mothers.
So let's rewind this, right? So now, you come out of that situation, there's a hiatus there. You're in father zone, right? You're still making music here and there.
Here and there.
Let's fast forward, right? Now we in Woo Zone.
Yeah. So listen, to like I said, so the fact that you know what I mean, I got this new situation with Ghostface, my nigga. Like that shit is, it's a whole different feeling because on some real shit, like far as when I got the situation with Busta, like I know him. Like I ain't saying I was a fan of his. Though, like,
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know he was a great artist, but like I didn't ride around with him in my car. You get what I'm saying? He didn't inspire me to rap. Like you know what I'm saying? But like back then, you know niggas like Nas, Big, Method Man, Redman, Wu-Tang.
No, I get it.
And then as I got older, teenage years, I didn't realize just how great Ghostface was as an artist because he was so nice that as a kid I didn't understand a nigga like that. I told Ghost this. I said, yo, bro, I used to be like, yo, this nigga saying anything. When you 12, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you fucking 12 years old, niggas,
Indeed.
hey, yo, this rap is like Z.
Yeah.
As a kid, you like, man, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? You know what I'm saying? But now, as you get older, you like, oh, nigga said this rap is like Z.
Right.
Nigga talking about this shit is so cool.
Right.
So as I started getting older, that nigga became one of my favorite rappers. Like as I matured, he started becoming one of my favorite rappers. So now, the fact that, you know, my family is God body, 5%. I'm born into the Nation of Islam. So the fact that I'm with the God right now, like doing music with him and we partners, that shit is like.
But tell me that segue. You know that because once like I said, right, there's a hiatus there, right?
Yeah.
Life and you get into
fact.
fatherhood, but
Fact.
you're still moving, you're still shaking.
Yeah.
You know, you key word you said prior is that you built relationships.
Yeah, fact.
Right. So now you're moving.
Yep.
How did that come about?
It's so boom. My nigga Driss, the nigga Drum, he was cool with Shaheem the Rugged Child. He used to have Shaheem the Rugged Child out here back in the days in Hempstead and shit. So he got reconnected with Shaheem the Rugged Child. And my nigga Drum, he one of them niggas that's just so ill. That nigga's a mastermind. Like if he could find a way to make bread, he gonna do it. So he start fucking around, you know what I'm saying, pulling up, and he start making calls. Yo, I can get you Ghost out of the die. He start bringing paper to the table, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he start pulling up on Ghost for business to the point where, you know, they got their relationship like became like that. And then, you know, of course, you know, when I was in the height of my career, you know, he's one of the niggas that was with me.
Indeed.
My circle ain't changed. Same niggas that I'm with, bro. So now that he around Ghost, you know, yo, Reek, pull up. We over here. So now I meet Ghost and them niggas, which Ghost knew of me because, well, Raekwon, I was more familiar with Raekwon. Raekwon's the big bro, you know what I'm saying? I met Raekwon, like, I had a real solid relationship with Raekwon. But, you know, I started coming around, boom. Raekwon gave me a cosign. Yo, Ghost, this nigga right here is dangerous. You ever heard this nigga rap? You know what I'm saying? He already gave me the cosign. Yo, this nigga's official. This little nigga ill, blah. And then we start you know, we start being out together and go see like, damn, this nigga like, you know, everybody. And then, you know, of course I had the history with Bust, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I respect about him, you know, he said, yo, how y'all right now? I'm like, yo, you know, we cool, whatever. He like, all right. But, you know, he never even tried to be like, yo, that can possibly stop me from coming around.
Right.
So next thing you know, I'm just around. Then next thing you know, niggas start coming to the studio. Yo, come to the studio. Now we playing music. You know what I'm saying? And he heard all the Animal Gang shit that we didn't even have a name Animal Gang yet. We just got to the stew and put some records together. Me, Pills, AR, Flames. We put some records together. And then when Ghost heard them shits, that's what really made him like, yo, I want to fuck with
Right.
He became a fan of the Animal Gang
Right.
shit, period. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just, I guess, you know, just because of all the shit I've been through, he know like I'm a solo artist in a sense. So he respect me as that, but he really just was like a fan of Animal Gang. Like, yo, I fucks with y'all niggas, period. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
And that's how that shit came about, my nigga. Now it's like, niggas is locked and loaded, bro, and we ready to go, my nigga. And what I really appreciate about the nigga like Ghost, bro, that nigga don't get in the way of nothing I'm trying to do. Nothing.
How hard has it been though, you know, of course you're consistent, right? You have a great team. But how hard has it been not to be able to really put out that music so consistently?
Yeah, man, you know, it's when you listen, if you made it to a level right here, right? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be like, yo, bro, I don't want to put out this music if the shit is only gonna be right here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wasting my time, bro. If this shit ain't gonna go where it gotta go, be where it need to be, I don't want to put it out. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how great of a rapper you are, you need a team.
Indeed.
You get what I'm saying? You need a team, bro. And if your team is busy, your team is doing this, doing that, and they can't help you, you know what I'm saying? Your shit is, you ain't gonna get where you gotta be, bro. So it's like, man, it's like when my thing is when you're a good person, man, blessings just happen to you.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? I'm a true believer in that. And next thing you know, I got the situation with Ghost. And now, you know, his team be willing to help. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, Reek, woo. And then, you know, we got the Animal Gang now. I ain't just a solo nigga before it was just me. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even, before, you know what I mean? I couldn't even bring my team around like that. You know what I'm saying? Now with Ghost, it's like, nigga, it's nigga, where the gang at? You know
Right.
So
Indeed.
now I was like, I feel like I got my, nigga, we the Avengers. Like, I got my other superheroes with me, nigga.
Indeed.
So now, nigga, I know I can't lose. I can't lose. I ain't in this fight by myself no more, nigga. I got the Avengers with me, my nigga. We're not losing, bro. I got 5 niggas that can really, 4 other niggas that can really rap, my nigga.
Rap,
and
rap, yes.
Now my grind is here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas could pick up whatever I can do. I could pick up whatever he can do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And now everybody got a nigga that's gonna help you. He got a nigga that's really gonna help him. I got a nigga that's really gonna help me. And it's just right now we got a real team. This shit is coming. It's coming together so great, bro. Like for real. Like we about to be out of here. I'm telling niggas right now. Like I said, I always speak shit into existence.
You damn sure did.
We about to be out of here, bro.
So,
I promise you.
So with that being said, man, you know, once again, man, and I don't like to, you know, once again place this title on a New York rapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
But once again, me being from the boroughs, now living here in Long Island, you know, I do a host of different things, man. And it's, New York is, Long Island is so fickle, you know what I mean, when it comes to, you know, saying, well, you know what, I'm gonna bring an artist to perform here and so on and so forth, dude be like, yo, Rel, man, that's getting ready to be a headache, man. You know what I'm saying? So all the stuff I've been hearing. Remember, I know you, I know every other artist that's participating in that, right? But you know, one of the great things that I love about your team and yourself, right, is that you understand that we're lyricists, man.
Absolutely.
So, you know,
Absolutely.
we're not here to cause a problem, right?
Yeah.
But we're stating facts.
Yeah.
You know, listen, baby, bro, if you're doing what you do, you do what you do.
Yeah.
We are artists at the end of the day. New
Right.
York artists,
Right.
worldly artists,
Right.
man.
Right.
So I'm just glad that y'all didn't really get too caught up in that bull, man,
Yeah.
and just putting out music, man.
Facts,
You dig what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, listen. I got the stool now set up, man, and watch, bro. We not. That's what I said, bro. Sometimes people be like, "Oh, he didn't make it because of this. He didn't make it that." I didn't make it because of me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just made some of the wrong decisions in life that led me to make other decisions. And then before you know it, it's been a while before I put out music. You know what I'm saying?
But you lifing though.
But I'm lifing. It's life. You get what I'm saying? Like it happens. It's life, bro. Like sometimes, and what I've been through in the music business, sometimes, like it was a point where I was mad at the music industry, like because when I separated from the whole Busta situation, you know what I'm saying? It was niggas who I felt like were solid niggas that was acting like whole niggas now, like you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, son, I thought me and you had a solid relationship based off of the way we kick it, and now you know niggas will start acting funny, like you get what I'm saying? Like just look at the interview with Noriega talking about he can't interview me because of Busta said it. I can't interview him, and I ain't tripping because like he said, that's his friend. So he got way more friends in the industry than me. You get what I'm saying? So nigga, my challenge, I'm not worried about no little ass. I ain't worried about no niggas out here, nigga. I'm fighting a different fight. That's what niggas don't understand. You niggas can never be as great as me. Because, nigga, I'm fighting against a machine, and I'm still standing. It couldn't knock me down. You get what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is out here, y'all battling, y'all competing against each other, nigga. I got niggas, I got doors being shut on me, bro, that's not going to open, nigga. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not even trying to open them no more. I just accepted it. Yo, that nigga ain't gonna fuck with you no more. This nigga ain't gonna fuck with you no more. But like I said, I'm a fighter. It's cool. I'm show y'all niggas.
Indeed.
I'm show y'all niggas. I don't care if it took 8 years or 9 years, 10 years. I'm show y'all niggas.
With some of the music that you've been putting out lately, man, you know, for me being a fan, you know, me loving the culture of hip hop, man, you know, it feels like I've heard some of that before.
I'm tricking niggas. But this is how you know you ahead of your time. These niggas swear these is new records. They swear these is new records. These shits is 12 years old. These records is 12, 10 years old. And I'm dropping them now. And niggas is like fire. They old. That show you. And like the record I put out, Little Nigga Use a Baby, bro. Like, bro, this is the shit that I go through, that I've been going through in Long Island, period. Or period. That's why like I made records like that 10, 12 years ago. Ain't nothing changed. It's still the same shit. It's a lot of niggas in Long Island right now that, you know, niggas feel they deserve what you have. They may feel like they deserve what you got or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas, why I ain't get that opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear it talk. I'm not going to put nobody's names out there, but it be niggas in my own town. You know what I'm saying? It be niggas from around the way. It be niggas from 2 towns over 3. Like, feel like, yo, you know, they go back to other niggas and talk. And people come at, yo, Reek, this nigga said this and that. Yo, bro. Like, nigga, I did what I did because I deserved it, bro. It happened for me because I'm one of them niggas and you're not.
Well, you think, as a team, you know, once again, like I said, I know some of the songs have been, I know personally, have been put out years ago. Do you think, because now, you know, once again, you speak a team. Team is important, man. Team is important, man. And when you speak a team, there's individuals that have teams that that deals with marketing, this and that. You have teams of wolves that lyrically are nice. You dig what I'm saying? Strategically, did you speak to them about certain things that you was about to do within the last 2 weeks, music-wise?
No, I mean, we ultimately just was like, yo, look, nigga, because like the Animal Game, we recorded a whole album and we got it on hold. We didn't drop it yet because we in the middle of some people that may want to put some bread behind it, like find a situation for it. So, you know, we trying to see how that's gonna go. But ultimately, we got a whole album. We got an album ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But we just rap. We get in the studio, yo. Like nigga might be like, yo, I got some time over here. Yo, you can pull up. If I can make it, I can make it. If not, you know, nigga pills might go in there, lay some hooks, and be like, yo, I'll lay some hooks. I left 2 open. I might be at my crib. Yo, I did some shit. I left some 16 open for somebody. Yo, you know what I'm saying? But ultimately, when we do have those sessions where we all get in there, shit is always epic. We always get at least 2, 3 smokers done. You know what I'm saying? Because we all solo artists.
Indeed.
That just merged. So you know how easy it is for us to just have to write 1 verse? Like, nigga, I don't gotta write 2 verses?
Well, but
nigga, we gonna record 10 records.
Look.
Niggas gonna record 10 records. Like, I be having to tell these niggas, yo, bro, come on, bro. You gotta do 16, bro. Niggas is used to